Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. We're live! Yeah, na, 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 na. So, hello Uni, hello King, hello Methril, we are here. Why are there tits? Because tits are there, Uni. It's actually a normal thing for Amane. Her tits are always there. Fruit of Grisaia, Amane, tits. One and the same. Despite me dying of the flu, or almost dying of the flu. No, he's in the house, though. Not in any old house. The house. And we are live. By the way, if you hear like a little roaring sound in the back, I do have a small space heater going. In this house. Also, because I am still getting over flu-like symptoms, took a small shot of tussin, cough suppressant and such. Welcome, Vanitas. Welcome. Good to see you tonight. Monday Night Livestream is not complete without my people. Aww. Oh, Uni at home. Are you alright? Weatherman. Crazy. Yes, we are here today. Alavar, welcome. Just gotta hang out. Pneumothorax, ouch. Is that what we call it these days? Acknowledgement? Can't catch people with master balls. I think. Wait, but people are Pokemon. Fate's good. Fate's good. Just beating Rome. Wow, that sounds, Oh, it's 7 p.m. You know what that means? Good morning, Uni, first off. Second, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Monday Night Livestream, presented by yours truly, animefanrk2k. I don't practice this, guys. I just say it off the fly. Of course, we're playing more of the Fruit of Grisaia, and last time we had a dialogue choice. So, pretty exciting, if I do say so myself. It's like a big change from before. So we had a dialogue choice last time, and this time I hope we get more of that. Maybe I'll even be forced to take someone's character out, and hopefully not muck it up too badly. Like, seriously. But, for now, we should focus in on Amina's dialogue. Michiru, are you having takeout from the convenience store for dinner again? Because Amine, the caring older sister type character that she is, likes to shove her boobs everywhere and get in everyone's faces about it and be like, hey, listen, want me to cook for you? Come on. You want me to cook for you? Amane's essentially turning them into like her family. Yeah, how's it going, Minato? Dialogue. Oliver, exactly what I said. Dialogue. Oh, the phone battery. The hardest quest for all of us. Playing on the go. Alright, let's go. Me true.
ガーリックチキン弁当とツナコーンサラダにデザートの贅沢焼きプリン。いつものパターンなのよさ。
She gets this every time? What? I want this.
きっとコンビニのバイトにガーリックチキン中毒の女、略してガリチューってあだ名つけられてるよね。
So that's a terrible nickname, Makina. It wasn't even that clever, too.
いつも決まった時間に来て決まったもの買ってくお客って覚えやすいもんね。
Yeah, it's true though. It's true. You're sending Shiro today? But not all phone games are Fate Go. Granted, not all 3DS games are gacha games, so, you know, best of both worlds. Oh, nice.
裏で絶対今日もうガリチュウ来たとか言われてるよね。
Oh snap.
やめてよ。次から買い物しにくくなるようなこと言わないでくれる？
They're doing this on purpose, Michiru. Watch out. This is Amane's attack. This is the frontal assault of Amane. Just gets right in there, right up in your face.
ああ、ごめんごめん。っていうか、あんまり気にしないでいいと思うよ。
Yeah, you say that so mockingly.
そうそう。あんま自意識過剰だとブスになるのよ。
Wow, that's nice of you, Makina. What's savage? How's it going, Neko Iffy? Welcome, welcome. You can't get a uni? Wait, there's no region locks though. Hello, long name person. Thanks, uni. Oh yeah, the phrasing. That sounds wrong. That's right. What?
よく知らないけど、前にアマネーがそんなこと言ってたのよさ。
Oh, what? What is this region block shenanigans?
どういうこと？
Hey, how's it going, Hakan?
まあ、話すと長くなるんだけどさ。他人にどう見られるかってことばかり気にしていると、自分のセンスが少しずつずれていっても気がつきにくいのよね。
Fallen! Welcome. Hey, you're alive too. Kono Fallen. Wow, yeah. Look, people are coming out of the woodwork. Yeah, people are jumping in out of nowhere, man. Well, it's a good thing I have 2 mods. I mean, other than myself. That means I can concentrate on the exciting gameplay, guys.
かといって、周りの視線をまるで気にしないってのも問題あるし、難しいところよね。
Yo, you just have to be yourself. That's what I do. Yeah, Vanitas, give the rundown co-op because I actually use that for some of my downloading. Oh, the Google Play Store probably region locks it. That's why. Ah.
普段からおっぱい半分放り出して、ともすれば全裸で寮内を歩いてるような女が一体何よ。この女、正気なの
That's why this game is good, guys. Thanks, Fallen. Appreciated. Hope your internet's holding up well, though. Oh, sales pitch coming.
こらこら、本人を目の前にしてそういうこと言わないの。
Although Amanda doesn't look too bothered by it.
っていうか、見られて困るような貧弱な体してないから、見せて歩いてるのよさ。ごめん。
Is she eating Michiru's dinner?
あ、ちょっとマキナ、あんた何食ってんのよ。
Grisaia are Neko ninjas. Wait. Who's playing Neko Ninjas? What's a Neko Ninjas?
Huh? Pudding! すっげえ美味しいのよ。
Oh, so sad.
食べちゃう。
Aw, poor Michiru. I understand, though. I understand. Man, I thought I had it easy tonight. GT Live is like, unfortunately, we can't live stream tonight. I'm like, oh my goodness, I have less competition. And Mr. Lost Paws himself streaming a game I probably. It's okay. I'll be here. Uh-oh. I'm surprised she didn't eat the rest of your food. Guys, Pudding-sama, serious business. Avenge. What are you doing? Like twisting her head? Guilt trip?
はいはい。たかがプリンぐらいでギャーギャー言わないの。代わりのものあげるから。
That's not how it works.
たかがとは何よ。ただのプリンじゃないのよ。焼きプリンなのよ。
Ooh, baked pudding. That sounds good. Yay, I'm interesting. Well, I'm pretty interesting. Michiru's a pudding freak like that. Michiru belongs in the Neptunia world now. The Shadow Realm. Fallen, that's not the Shadow Realm. That's throws a revival pudding at her.
しかも贅沢焼きプリンなのよ。上に生クリーム乗ってんのよ。
I'm not a big fan of whipped cream. Snowing.
代わりになるようなものなんか持ってるわけ。
More pudding.
と言っても、まあかぼちゃアイスぐらいしかないんだけどね。
かぼちゃアイス？
Pumpkin. Oh my goodness. Yo, you guys know that reaction pic from Charlotte with Nao Tomori going like, ugh. That's my face right now because I'm not a big pumpkin fan.
ちょうどこれからユージのところへ夕飯を届けに行くところだったから、ほらこれ。
Lolly prison. Oh, got it. Yeah, anime related. What? Oh man, snowstorms.
あ、美味しそう。
そのまま食べても美味しいし、温かいハニートーストと一緒に食べても美味しいわよ。
Honey toast.
確かにちょっといいかも。かぼちゃアイス美味しそう。
Makina's like, more food.
あんたはもう私のプリン食べたでしょうが、これはもう私のよ。
マキナ、あんたちゃんとミチルに謝ったの？
But he's like, to be honest, I would leave it someone stream Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, that's fair. Snowstorms are better than sandstorms. That's true, Minato. In most cases, it is very true.
ごめんよ、チルチル。今まで黙ってたけど、実は私、甘いものにはめっぽう目がないのよさ。
Yeah, we know.
いや、言われなくても知ってたし、私も油断してたけどさ。
Yeah, rainstorms, you know. At least it's not a hailstorm.
あ、でもこれってユージの分じゃないの？私がもらっちゃっていいの？
Yeah, take it, girl.
ああ、いいのよ。部屋に戻ればまだいっぱい作り置きしてあるから、食器持って帰るときにまた届けに来ればいいし。
Oh, morning jogs in snow actually sounds... No, you get like wet. It's kind of annoying, can be.
っていうかあいつ、かぼちゃなんか食べるの？
ん？なんで？
男の人はかぼちゃが嫌いってよく言うじゃない。
No, I don't like pumpkin because it's like not real pumpkin. I don't like real pumpkin. I'm also not a big fan of squash. Just saying, guys. Nintendo basement. I want a Nintendo basement.
そうなの？でもこの前かぼちゃのいとこ煮とか出したら普通に食べてたよ。
Exercise is important. You know, this game has made me want to like wake up at 4 in the morning and take morning jogs, but I'd be worried about waking other people up. I totally would have started though if I was if I didn't have a roommate. Exercise. Pumpkin soup? I've heard of pumpkin soup. Is it good? Pizza's good. Not squash. I'm not a squash person. Maybe we should all wake up at 4 a.m. and go jogging, guys, like Yuuji does. Set a course.
いとこにって何？
かぼちゃと小豆を砂糖と醤油で煮たやつ知らない？
I've never tried that in my life. Interesting. I'm not a big fan, but Vanitas, I have a friend of mine who really likes his pumpkin, so well, Uni, I understand. Yes, for you it'd be actually very difficult right now. It's okay, I usually go to sleep like past midnight anyway, so I'll probably suggest it to a friend of mine. Be like, hey, you know there's like pumpkin soups? See if he likes. See if he likes it. I die. Well, you need to get your beauty rest. It's true.
うげ、甘そう。それ絶対ご飯と合わないじゃん。私かぼちゃ嫌い。なんかボソボソしてて喉乾くし。
Alright, now to be fair though, that just means you've not had good pumpkin. I know good pumpkin at least. It's not always dry and crumbly and makes you thirsty. Gosh. Just because I don't like pumpkin doesn't mean I don't know how to pumpkin.
みちる、女の子のくせにかぼちゃ嫌いなの？
Yo, it's not only girls, okay? Uni, I'd say don't be so hard on yourself, but that comment is also really funny.
女の子が全員かぼちゃ好きだと思わないでくれる？
I mean, that's true.
え？じゃあバウムクーヘンは？あれも喉乾くよね。
Hey, that's like that bready cakey thing.
バウムは別よ。 あれはお菓子じゃない。かぼちゃはおかず、お菓子じゃないでしょ。
I kind of agree with that.
そうかな。マキナはおやつの時間とかにいとこ煮を魚に牛乳で一杯やってるよ。
Isn't it a snack? Well, Elvar, I already have you on my friends list, so. Oh, guys. Man. Pumpkin pie is a dessert, yep. Oh, rare cheesecake. You can't stop Uni, guys. Uni goes forever. I like this. Oliver like plugs fate. Go think. All right, this chat is going well. Neko Iffy, I also agree though. Food has. There's been many a time where like I've like gone over to my parents' place and I'd be taking a nap or something. By a nap, I mean like like I went to sleep at 3 in the morning and I was getting some sleep. And then, like, my dad will, like, decide that he's gonna cook breakfast at, like, 6 in the morning. I wake up, like, I smell breakfast. Actually, no, this Itokoni thing sounds interesting. Maybe I'll make it, like, for funsies. Feed it to people. Yo, eggs, guys. I love eggs. Eggs for breakfast every day. You have me if you cooked eggs at 4:30 in the morning, I would wake up every day to be like, so can I get 4 eggs?
いや、あんたは甘く味がついてりゃ何でもいいんでしょ。つうか、煮物と牛乳って合うの？
Actually, milk goes together with a lot of things, Michiru. Don't underestimate milk. Bacon and eggs!
マキナは何でも牛乳で食べるよ。カステラと牛乳とか、かりんとうと牛乳とか。
That didn't say... What? Twinkies and milk? Ugh. Ugh. Actually, it does sound like it would go well together, though.
まあ、カステラはわかる気がするし。 確かに甘いものならねえ。
Milk goes good with a lot of things, apparently. Guys, milk is good. Yo! Screw the ham steaks. Just steak. I'm getting a phone call during my live stream. My phone is ringing during my live stream? What? Who's contacting me?
マキナ。 カレーも牛乳で食べるよね。
Hold on a minute, guys. I have to text my friendo. I can't just get rid of this thing. Curry with milk? Oh. Bacon in milk? What? Chocolate covered bacon. You know, I've had chocolate covered bacon before. It's not as terrible as I thought it'd be, but I like just regular chocolate. Yeah, of course, everyone eats Oreos with milk. Hakan, no. No breakfast with Nepples and Jägermeisters. Alright. Live streaming. There we go. Now my friend knows.
Oh, そうな。カレ
は牛乳を一杯飲むのよ。あと YD も牛乳飲みながら食べるし。
Wait, what's YB?
YD?
You got the letter wrong, Michiru.
ああ、焼きそば丼のことよ。
What? Oh, this is a YD for Don. Got it. Bacon soap. Please don't eat soap. Bacon scented soap. I don't know if I want to smell like bacon. It's soap that's bacon flavored. Oh no! No, don't make soap that's bacon flavored. Oh god.
丼に盛ったご飯の上に千切りのキャベツを乗せて、その上に熱々の焼きそばを乗せたやつ。
Oh, that sounds really good.
白米の上に焼きそば？炭水化物、炭水化物？
Yes! Indeed. I'd totally have that.
美味しいのよ。ポイントはお丼に蓋をしてキャベツがしんなりするまで待ってから食べると最強なのよさ。
Oh my god, I want this yakisoba bowl. Carbohydrate, carbs and carbs! FYD? Yakisoba don? I've never had it before. I want to try it now.
変かな。でもお好み丼とかたこ焼き丼みたいな粉もんよりは変じゃないよね。
Yearn to do?
変！関西人絶対変！しかもそれを牛乳で？まさかあんたそんなものまでユージに食べさせてるの？
そうね。さすがに YD とかの手抜き料理は食べさせたことはないけど、でも私が出したものにユージが文句言ったことって一度もないかな。
Yeah, it's pretty not picky, man. This chat is really weird. It's great. I love it. I love it, guys. Thanks. Brightens up my day.
ユージかわいそう。きっと女の子が作った手料理に文句は言えなくて我慢して食べてるんだ。
Uh-oh.
そんなことないと思うけどな。
お兄ちゃんいつも美味しいって言ってるのよ。
基本的に好き嫌いはないし、苦手だっていうお肉だって出せばちゃんと食べるしね。
うん。
むしろガーリックチキンしか食わないチルチルの方がおかしいのよさ。かぼちゃも嫌い、牛乳も嫌いってそんな好き嫌いばっかり言ってるから髪の色が薄くなるのよ。
What?
髪の色関係ないから。これ痛い思いして脱色してるんだから、わざとだから。
Intentional blonde.
そうなの？私はてっきり頭に栄養がいってないからチルチルはバカで金髪なのかなと。
嘘。私もしかしてあんたの中ではバカキャラにされてる？
Wait, did Mitra not realize she's the dumb character in this?
ああ、ごめん、それ私のせいかも。 普段マキナにちゃんとご飯食べないとミチルみたいになっちゃうよって言うと、いやーって叫びながら残さず食べるからつい。
Wow. Thanks, Amane. It's called the dumb girl, the dumb girl. Oh, wait.
ついじゃないわよ。私を引き合いに出して子供を脅迫するな。私あれか、生ハゲ的な存在か。
Basically.
悪い子犬だーって
笑ってんじゃないわよ。
まあ、あんま気にすんな。私も長いこと海外に住んでたけど、ブロンド女なんてみんなそんなもんなのよさ。
Can't help it. All the blondes are dumb. Per Makina.
だから私の地毛は黒なんだってば。ラッキー。
As Michiru shrieked and threw her hands up in rage, seeing a completely melted puddle of pumpkin ice cream scattered in a syrupy spray across the hallway. Hearing this story as I ate my dinner that night, I nodded thoughtfully and offered a few wise words. The word blonde doesn't indicate a hair color alone. It describes an entire way of life, tragic as it may be. She lives the life of a dumb blonde. She lives it. You have to try to be dumb blonde. There are many kinds of heroes in this world. And we're back to actually me saying stuff. Woo! I love that stuff. You know. With water close by. Just in case I relapse. The famous heroes who really existed. Like Jeanne d'Arc. The female commander who broke the deadlock of the 100 Years' War. The heroes of legend. Like Heracles of Greek mythology. Carried out 12 great labors and fought the forces of chaos in the Gigantomachy. Gigantomachy? Even the small heroes whose names are quickly forgotten, like the anonymous man who selflessly protected a young girl from vicious stray dogs. But among all the varieties of heroes, the admiration of children is mostly reserved for the super category. You guys know superheroes. Composed of flashy characters who use special powers to fight for justice in comic books and television shows. Or anime, right? Originally, a superhero is supposed to protect the weak and crush evil, but these days matters aren't quite so clear-cut. It seems mysterious superheroes with unclear motives have come into fashion. Surprisingly, guys, I am not blonde. Or not surprisingly, I don't know. I learned of their existence not too long ago after entering my new school. What? Oh! Food! When I arrive at the 3rd floor, having decided to finish my laundry early, I find Sachi and Makina screaming at each other about food. Yep. Thigh meat! Thigh meat!
登場するなり自分のフェチを力強く連呼。これはさすがに予想できませんでした。さすが風見さんです。
What? No, you two seem to be discussing your lunch menu, so I was trying to play along.
おかず？なんで？
We were screaming about fatty tuna and spare ribs, right? Weren't you arguing over your meal plans?
いえ、それは違います。
Nope. Ribs! Everyone, quick, shot of food that might sound like a superhero. Alright. See ya, Alavar.
私たちは今マグロマンごっこに身を投じていた最中だったのよさ。
Maguro Man Goko? Palm? It's disgusting. Oh, like the palm juice? The pomegranate juice? Tuna Fish Man, is it? I've been hearing that name fairly frequently since entering this school. Since it ends with man, odds are he's some kind of superhero. The tuna fish part is slightly harder to decipher. Perhaps it's the nickname of a hardened warrior? A man so tough that even under the harshest enemy interrogation, he stays as cold and inert as a dead fish? Or maybe he's a socially conscious superhero, fighting back against the environmental consequences of tuna overfishing. Pomegranate, not Pomeranian, Hakan. Udon! I can see someone using udon as like a battle cry. Udon! Oh, Pom. No, I was pondering a little about this Tuna Fish Man character. Afraid not. First heard the name quite recently. Sure it's not palm, like a palm fruit?
それは由々しき問題かもしれません。いわゆる普通の生活をしていれば、一度は耳に入ってきてもいいカルチャーですから。
You have to know your superheroes, kids.
そう、マグロマンは今や学校のテストはもちろん政治家の演説にまで登場するマストフェイマスなヒーローなのよ。
Holy crap, this guy is big. Say what?
マキちゃんの言ってることは少し大げさですが、少なくともここ三島崎ではかなりの人気キャラクターになっています。
You can screw up pizza, Vanitas. It's a sad thing. You can screw up pizza. I see. My previous school, I usually had my hands full with my studies, so my knowledge of popular culture may be somewhat lacking at the moment.
それなら一度実際にご覧になってみてはいかがでしょう。
Pizza was originally a peasant food. Is that possible?
はい、マグロマンはいわゆる日曜朝のテレビヒーローですから、あと5分ほどでちょうど放送が始まります。
あと5分？
マグロマンごっこを30分延長しちゃったから。
Oh snap.
サッチンのサービスの良さについついプレイを延長したのが肌になったのよさ。
Long name. Long name person remains. Yes, Uni. It's not that long. It just says Neko, Iffy, Chuni, Kitty. I just realized it rhymed. Oh, my favorite meal, but change one ingredient to make it disgusting. Well, I'm a really big fan of pastas. For example, like, you know, all types of pastas. I like all types of pastas. Red sauces, cheese sauces. For example, I really like a simple mac and cheese that has macaroni noodles, cheese, garlic, lard. I'm waiting for someone to call me out on that. Milk. Pastas, you say? This tuna fish man is still something of a mystery to me. Apparently, he's a compelling enough character to make a surreal game like that addictive.
というわけで、私たちはこれからロビーのテレビでマグロマンを視聴するのですが、風見さんも一緒にいかがですか?
I think I will. If this character is as famous as you say, it might be best to have at least a passing familiarity with the show.
風見さんならそう言っていただけると思っていました。
I think fish head cheese pizza is a little extreme. I do like anchovies though. Anchovies are good.
お兄ちゃんも視聴者になったからには 放送時間に遅れないようにダッシュで1階に向かうのよ。
Well, you know who's gonna win this race, right?
サチ急いで電源オンにするのよさ。
Sachi dives toward the television set like a runner stealing home and mashes the power button. Commercial for a snack food I recognize from my childhood fills the television screen.
オーケー、7時59分、ギリギリセーフなのよさ。
Sorry, it's just it's hard to like make food disgusting unless like you literally put garbage in it or something.
やっぱりあらすじもちゃんと見ないとね。
Ooh, recaps. Judging from the childlike sparkle in their eyes as they settle on the sofa, it would seem like these two really are looking forward to the show. My curiosity piqued. I turned my attention back to the television.
これまでの鮮魚超人マグロマンは
What the hell? Oh, sweet. I'm live? Awesome. I have to be at my own live stream, so it's good to know that I'm live now. Ever do the Pocky game? No. I'm always alone and I eat my own Pocky by myself. Barbecue belligerent. General spare ribs.
遠く藤沢の地から世界征服を企んで早3ヶ月。
Oh snap.
まずは浜ヶ瀬神社とかいう今にも潰れそうな神社から牛タン屋に変えてやろうと思ったら乱暴な巫女のせいでひどい目にあったび。
Man, violent shrine maidens. Worst.
どこかにもっと征服しやすそうなところはないのかび。
B、 それでしたらこの三星町などいかがでしょうか。
Oh no, barbecue belligerent, what are you doing?
三星町、それはどんな町なんだび。
B、 西伊豆にあるひなびた温泉街らしいのですが、リピート率の高い老舗旅館があるそうです。
What?
それはいいことを聞いたび。じゃあ次はその旅館を焼肉激安食べ放題の店にしてやるび。
Dude, I want a super cheap all you can eat barbecue restaurant. Please, right here, right now. I would totally go and get some barbecue after the live stream. A little too familiar, guys. Topo? What's with this freak? Why is he wearing that cheap looking mask?
かぶり物言うな。あれは焼肉帝国でいっちゃ偉い人のカルビ将軍マグロマンの宿敵なのよさ。
Oh snap.
カルビをモチーフにしたカルビ将軍とマグロをモチーフにしたマグロマンが戦っている。まさに肉と魚のぶつかり合い。子供たちの理解度に合わせた実にわかりやすい設定です。
Wow, Sachi is very interested in this too. Sorry, but is there some point to staging a battle between meat and fish?
いえ、ないと思います。
I see. As I tilt my head in puzzlement at their explanation, the program's theme song begins to play.
ところでサチ、この CD ってもう発売してたっけ？
Yo! This our jam! Guys, it's about the tuna fish man!
確かまだ発売日すら告知されてなかったはずだけど。
ああ。
だとしたら制作者サイドは一体何をやってるのよさ。出せばミリオンヒット間違いなしの神曲なのに。
Dude, we should all buy a copy on the live stream.
いい曲だってことには同意するけど、さすがにミリオンは難しいんじゃないかな。
Worldwide fans for this song. Yeah! Real world can be a heartless place, especially when it comes to music about a fish-themed superheroes.
ここが三星町です、将軍。
それならまずは老舗旅館の場所を調べるべ。
Oh snap.
待ってよレンゲちゃん。
Huh. I wonder who that sounds like.
もう急がないとメロンパンが売り切れるって言ったのはナナノちゃんでしょ。
Huh. They sound very familiar. Justice. Justice Tuna.
ナイスタイミングだべ。あの小娘たちから旅館の場所を聞き出すべ。
Does it bother? Just like, be like, hey, can you tell me the directions to the nearest inn? B.
メロンパンじゃないよ。マンゴーメロンパンだよ。
Mango melon ones?
はいはい。
ちょっとすみません。ここら辺に人気の老舗旅館があるって聞いたんですが。
Wow, he's suddenly very polite.
あ、はい。黒田旅館なら私の家の隣です。ってカルビ将軍。
Yeah, it's kind of obvious.
そこの娘、もしかして我々のことを知っているのかビ？
知ってるも何も毎週欠かさず見てます。
Oh snap! I watch TV, so I know who you are.
そうかビ、そうかビ。いつの間にか我々も有名人になったものだビ。
Well, this is surreal. So, is the Tuna Fishman show a show within itself? That's pretty cool. This show is very deep, guys. Thought this was about Fruit of Grisaia? No, this is about Tuna Fishman. Very important.
って言っても私は知らないし、ただの変質者じゃないの？
Oh snap.
変質者とは失礼なビ。私は焼肉帝国のカルビ将軍だビ。
カルビ将軍だビ。
ああ、一応これ名刺です。
Oh yeah, he has a card.
ああ、要するになんとか将軍役ってことね。
ビビ、ヒーローものの禁句を口にするとは最近の子供は夢がないビ。
Sorry, man. Kids.
それならさっさと旅館の場所を教えるビ。
でもカルビ将軍は黒田旅館の場所を聞いてどうするつもりなんですか？
Let's go there. Shortcake? I'm bad at baking.
それはもちろん旅館の経営権を奪って大型の焼肉食べ放題店に改装してやるべ。
But what about the summer visitors to the inn?
そんなのダメだよ。だったら私旅館の場所絶対に教えないんだから。
By the way, this is a famous tourist spot. Why don't you know the location of it, General Kirby? カルビ将軍？
それなら貴様を人質にしてこっちの娘から聞き出すだけだび。
Yo, this guy has excellent voice acting. BBQ belligerent best voice acting.
大丈夫ナナノちゃん。必要ならすぐに警察へ電話するけど。
She's like, you want to just call the police?
警察とか夢のないこと言うなび。
大丈夫だよレンゲちゃん。私たちには力強い正義の味方がついてるからね。
What?
正義の味方？
ビビ。
それはまさか。
そのまさかなんだよ。助けてマグロマン。
All got our cup of tea and whatnot.
何も起こってないみたいだけど。焦っちゃ
ダメだよレンゲちゃん。マグロマンは駆けつけるのに時間がかかるんだから。
Tuna Fish Man needs time to rush.
へえ、そうなんだ。
And everyone's just gonna sit around and wait for him.
えいえいえい、魚だけにえい。
Is this not the best hero in the world, guys? Tuna Fish Man, best 10 out of 10, best superhero movie.
うわ、変なの来た。しかも徒歩で。
変なのじゃないよ。あれが正義の味方、マグロマンだよ。
Ally of the Week and Defender of Justice. Wow.
ものすっごい息切れしてるけど。
Yo, this Renge girl is the best character in this show so far.
マグロマンは CO2 を排出する乗り物を一切使わないエコな正義の味方だからね。
Japan, get some Teslas.
鮮魚超人マグロマン
Oh snap.
これが正義の味方ね。
Yes.
ビビ出たなマグロマン。
よいしょ。
I like Nana's just probably just got free.
ああ、正義の味方が現れたら人質は解放してくれるんだ。
そこはほらお約束ってやつなんだよ。
Wow.
この世に甲骨魚類の助けを求める声がある限り正義のマグロは現れる。
Wow.
人間は霊長類なんだけどね。
細かいことは気にしちゃダメなんだよ。
いつも我々の邪魔をするマグロマンめ、今日こそ決着をつけてやるべ。
This is the best.
望むところだ。
頑張れマグロマン。
ではこちらから行くぞ。うおー、魚だけにうおー。
あ
えい、赤身赤身。
Oh snap, just like got hit in the face with fish. Oh no!
よし、今日もネタの鮮度は十分なようだな。
That was a part of his body!
こしゃくな。ならばこちらはこれだび。ハラミハラミハラミ。
Hey. These things just start ripping their own stomachs open and throwing their flesh at each other.
これがマグロマンとカルビ将軍の戦いなんです。
自分の身を削らなければ本当の勝利は得られない。
How do I live to the next episode?
マグロマンたちはその身をもって現実の厳しさを教えてくれているのよさ。
I see. For a show that's supposedly easy for children to understand, this grim fatalism seems slightly out of place. Perhaps this program has an unexpectedly nuanced message beneath his bizarre surface?
先週契約した和歌山県産の備長炭で炙った贅沢ハラミの味はどうだび。
Wow. It's very oddly specific.
この焼き加減、匂い、思わず食欲をそそられて力が。
やけどは平気なんだ。
You're okay with the burns?
どうしたびマグロマン。こっちにはまだロースもタンも残っているび。
Oh snap.
くそ、このままでは。
どうしようレンゲちゃん、マグロマンのピンチだよ。
え、ピンチなのこれ。
This is a lot of trouble, Renge.
フィッシュッシュ、そんなに心配しなくても大丈夫。私にはまだこれがある。
What?
それは
パワーアッ プしたハラミ攻撃をなんとかしのぎ、渾身の必殺技を繰り出そうとするマグロマン。しかしそれを待ち受けるカルビ将軍の不敵な笑みの意味とは。
What?
ここで CM なのよ。
Yep, it's a commercial break, guys. Yo, welcome, Spicy.
今日は珍しくいきなりマグロマンのピンチだったね。
Very unusual.
まさか肉の鮮度じゃなく肉を焼く火の方を変えてくるとは思わなかったのよさ。
Wait, he got fresher meat?
若山さんか。
Sachi's like getting ideas. Spicy, do you not know what Grisaia, the Fruit of Grisaia is?
マグロマン
Yes!
本物と同じように動く、光る、震える。これで君もマグロマン。マグロマン変身ベルトセットカミングスーン。
Wait, the thing didn't even transform!
何この素敵商品。欲しい。もう今すぐ欲しいのよさ。
Hold on a second. I don't care if you want the toy, but did I miss something here? I didn't see a single transformation sequence in this show.
そういえばマグロマンはいつも登場した瞬間から変身しています。
Yep, that's Sachi.
というよりベルトなんてしてなかった気がするのよさ。
Yeah, how do you sell a transformation belt for a hero that doesn't transform? Then what was that just like the real thing supposed to mean? Suddenly Makina does not want to buy this product.
よしサッチ、今日の放送が終わったら変身ベルトについて早速リサーチしておくのよさ。
わかった。
They're now really confused and worried.
くらえトロトロ
臭いび、生臭いび。
Stinks of fish, you say?
どうだ、筋の少ない腹紙部分のトロは格別だろう。
確かに脂の乗った上質な部位だが、それだけだび。
なんだと。
まさかトロが効いてない？
Uh-oh. Special move.
それもそのはず。このトロはいつもの大間産クロマグロではなく、赤道近くで採れたメバチマグロのものだびな。
Holy crap, how can you tell?
記録的な酷暑で海水温度が上昇し、漁獲高さえ激減しなければ。
Wow, that's oddly specific. Alright, see you, Spicy.
伊達に同じ技を何度も食らっているわけではないび。
Oh, snap.
威張って言うことじゃないけどね。
くそ、ヒーローとしての力を得ても甲骨魚類である私では自然の力に勝てないのか。
っていうかマグロマンは魚じゃないわよね。足生えてるし。
魚
Oh.
魚じゃないわよ。
Good job, Renge.
娘にまで突っ込まれるとはいい君だび。
He's like, get wrecked, son! Even though it was that girl over there that did it.
CO2 さえ CO2 の排出量さえ削減できれば。
God damn it, people!
おっと、環境問題への愚痴もそこまでだび。最後はこっちの必殺技を食らってもらうび。
Uh-oh.
それ、カルビー、カルビー。
Man.
大丈夫マグロマン。
私は大丈夫だが、このままでは善良な市民が営む旅館が焼肉店になってしまう。
頑張ってマグロマン。黒田旅館は三星
しかし私はすでに投げられる部分の実は全て使ってしまっている。
You have to use the fish eyes.
確かにお腹が骨ばっかりになっちゃってるよ。
Seriously.
投げる部位ならまだあるじゃない。
Oh, snap.
だってほら、よく魚屋さんとかでも売ってるあれがまだ残ってるでしょ。
Cook them both. Kirby would eat both of them.
まさか。
何をこそこそ話しているび。さっさと諦めておとなしく焼肉帝国の焼肉屋で働くび。
Well, at least they offer jobs.
それはできない。
Uh-oh.
ビビ、備長炭の力でパワーアップした渾身のカルビ攻撃を受けてまだ立ち上がるだと。
母なる海の恵みと少女の知恵を得て、私は今新しい力を得た。
I am worried.
新しい力。
New power.
くらえ、マグロマンの新必殺技。
What?
中落ち中落ち中落ち。
バカだ。まさか中落ちだと。
しかもセカミ部分からそぎ取った最高級の中落ち。その味は格別だ。
Oh, snap.
確かにご飯が進みそうだび。
Really? Really?
それが分かったらおとなしく藤沢に帰るのだ。
不本意だがここは一度撤退した方が良さそうだび。
We're talking about if you stick around, you win this fight.
だが世界征服の野望はまだ諦めたわけではないび。
あ、変質者が逃げた。
これでここにいるのは紳士のみとなったわけだ。
いや、あんたも十分変質者なんだけどね。
でもすごいよ。あのカルビ将軍を追い返したんだもん。さすがマグロマンなんだよ。
Man, if Renge wasn't here, you would have lost, though.
フィッシュシュッシュ。
Really? Fish
少女の
shoe?
応援があってこそだ。そして利発な少女よ、今回は君の助言にも助けられた。ありがとう。
ああ、はいはい、ご苦労様。
うん。それでは君たちもマグロの乱獲にはくれぐれも気をつけるようにな。
大丈夫、私たちにはどうにもできない問題だから。
Wow.
マグロマンもまた次の町を守ってくださいね。
もちろんだ。ああ、それと残ったこの中落ちは君たちが美味しくいただいてくれ。
いいんですか？
Free food.
ああ、安心のお昼12時以降に作りましたシールも貼っておいた。
Wow.
こんなに贅沢なおかずがもらえるなんてお兄ちゃんもきっと喜びます。
Wow.
食べるんだ、それ。
こうして今日もマグロマンの活躍により焼肉帝国の野望は阻まれた。だがこの世にカルビ将軍がいる限り本当の平和は訪れない。走れマグロマン、戦えマグロマン。この世に甲骨魚類の助けを求める声がある限り。
攻撃の際に使用された魚と牛肉はスタッフが美味しくいただきました。
Yes, disclaimers.
お決まりの文句も入って今日も完璧な出来だったのよさ。
I wasted 20 minutes on a show within a show? You bet I did. It's fucking awesome. So that's the complete story then.
新必殺技も見れて、私的には大満足な内容だったのよ。
Wow.
私も今日の展開には鳥肌が立ちました。
Wow. So today's episode was of the so-called heart-pounding, edge-of-your-seat variety, apparently.
それで風見さん、初めてご覧になったマグロマンはいかがでしたか？
ああ、それは私も気になっていたところなのよさ。
I would say Bianchi's, right? Armando. Let's see, it's a little difficult to put into words, but all said and done, it was definitely not a boring experience. It's no lie to say that I found the setting and plot truly thought-provoking.
マグロマンは毎回実に見応えのある30分を提供してくれるのよさ。
Oh, is it lagging a little? The chat? If all else refresh the chat, King.
もし興味を持たれたようでしたら、こちらに今までの放送を取りだめた DVD がありますので、よろしければ。
How many episodes is it? You're well prepared.
委員長ですから。
I see. You can take the class rep out of the classroom, but it seems you can't take the zealous devotion to service out of the class rep.
ああ、三島崎にも来てくれないかな、マグロマン。
That is weird.
そしたらサインをもらうの？
そうだ、いつマグロマンが来てもいいように色紙とサインペンを買っておかなきゃいけないのよさ。
あ、待ってマキちゃん、それなら私のロッカーに。
An ordinary low-budget television show just inspired a shut-in girl to vigorous action. If you look at it that way, children's superheroes might have more redeeming value than immediately meets the eye.
あれ？こんなところで何やってるの？
Nothing much. Up until a minute ago, I was watching a show with Sachi and Makina.
へえ、ユージがあの子たちとテレビを見るなんて珍しいじゃん。
Yeah, seriously. True enough, but there was something I'd been a little curious about for a while. Those two were educating me.
なるほどね。
Incidentally, Amane, tuna is good stuff, isn't it?
ごめん、あんた唐突に何言ってるの？
Well, I was pondering the topic of seafood, and the thought just popped into my head.
思考ね。
Anyway, if I asked for a Negitoro bowl right now, could you make me one?
あれあれ、ユージが私に頼み事なんて急にどうしたの？
My word's pretty unusual, coming from me. The fact is, I developed a sudden craving for a fatty tuna.
何がユージをそこまで駆り立てるのかが気になるけど、まあいいか。
Well, Amane, choro. Simple.
あんたが私に甘えてくれることってめったにないし、今日はお姉さんが愛情を込めてネギトロ丼を作ってあげましょう。
Please no love nectar. Yeah, I appreciate it. Fresh fish Superman, tuna fish man. An eccentric superhero decidedly unlike any other I've known. But if the spirit of justice burning in his tasty breast can inspire the hopes and dreams of two girls in the dorm, well, in a world that's already overflowing with tales of heroism, one more can hardly hurt. Oh, he became a fan!
はい、 もしもし。
Got two right in front of you. But I don't know. Hmm?
そうですか。今日。
What? What? Today? What's today?
どうせ勝手に来て勝手に喋って勝手に帰るのでしょ。私には関係ありません。では。
Uh-oh. Serious Yumiko moments. Sunday afternoon is a lazy time full of freedom. For some reason, it also seems to inspire a deep melancholy in many people. I guess feeling a little down about the approach of Monday is understandable. No, Mondays are great. Mondays best days, right? Don't tell me it's that day. Why waste the free time you have left by sinking into sentimental ennui? It's a very Japanese thing. Because of my occupation, I made a lot of friends overseas where they tend to enjoy their days off without any of the gloom. To quote, "Why think about that crap when there's partying to do?" Probably as a result of spending so much time with those guys, I'm not the type who gets depressed or wistful on my days off. But among my classmates at this school, there seems to be a few who suffer from the typical Japanese late weekend blues. I can understand in theory, but it's honestly pretty hard to empathize. Then there's Makina. In my face! Makina practically skips down the road playing with a strange keychain. At a glance, that looks like a pretty plain little figurine. Is that thing really as rare as all that? Oh shoot, Harbor Worker A. Oh snap. I wonder if she ever got that belt, or found out what that belt's about. Tuna Fish Man again. Got to keep an eye on that one. I've been training my body as I usually do on the weekends, but Makina persistently hung around, pestering me to take her to the shopping district by the station. So here we are. Lately, the girl's been furtively buying toys like this whenever she goes out with me. Probably because Amane gets mad when she wastes too much money on stupid crap. Don't mention this to Amane. She'll get cranky at me for encouraging her bad habits. I don't think that's the reason why she gets angry at you. Throw a line from some daytime soap opera at me, will you? Amane really needs to stop watching that crap. No wonder she thinks like a 50-year-old. What? What, me? Having assumed the bad influence of the dirty old lady Makina lives with was responsible for that line, I'm flustered to find the finger pointed at me instead. Makina narrows her eyes to slits and turns to me with a smirk. Oh snap! Deus Ex Machina. Oh snap! She called me out. Apparently quite pleased about having cut me down to size, Makina cheerfully jogs on ahead of me. Amane and others did say that my behavior has been influencing Makina, but hearing it outright from the girl herself is a bit of a shock. Seems I really do need to watch my step. I don't get it. In the workplace, I was considered something of a moral exemplar. It's a character from an anime, Vanitas. Makina suddenly stops a few steps ahead of me and points down the street. 100 meters or so ahead, there's something unusual enough to halt even Makina's momentum. In front of Mishima Cape Station, a cordon of jet-black luxury cars have blocked off the road where the local buses usually stop. 10 odd men wearing suits mill around the area, talking into cell phones, restlessly checking their watches or discussing something in small groups. For Yakuza, they're too white-collar. They don't have the intimidating, aggressive body language characteristic of gangsters. That said, this bunch aren't exactly inviting either. Most people would probably give them just as wide a berth. Looks like bodyguards, right? Don't know, but whoever they are, they're not anyone we want to get involved with. If they were friendly, respectable guys, they wouldn't block the road in such a nakedly intimidating way. I remember seeing Anna in an anime crack. Yep, that's gonna be the safest you'll be from her. I haven't often seen Makina admit to being frightened like this. The girl's brave enough to grab snakes and centipedes with her bare hands. Something about that group seems to be bothering her quite strongly. She's obviously very uncomfortable. No reason to hang around here. Alright, I think it's time we head back. Instead of those guys, maybe you should be worrying about the homework you haven't even started. Yeah, don't just stand there, let's get moving. You ooh-goo-goo all you want. So Makina holds her head in her hands and moans. Poke her in the back, urging her down the street toward the dorm. She finally starts to walk. I shoot a quick glance back toward the station area. A group of men in business suits has come to attention, facing the ticket gate in apparent anticipation. Just now, a special express train seems to be pulling in. The station employees are running around making preparations of some sort. Some sort of big shot arriving? Yeah, you never know, man. You usually never forget about homework. Hopefully not. Makina looks up at me with a distinctly uneasy expression. It's nothing, don't worry. I ruffle Makina's hair gently and do my best to reassure her. We walk back to the school, still a little tense from our encounter with the mysterious group. Welcome back, he say. Yes, we're back. No, King. As a person who plays D&D, you're supposed to ignore the obvious plot device and find something else to hook onto and drive your DM insane. When I enter the dorm of Makina, Sachi turns to greet us with her usual smile. Maybe the weekend, but apparently she's decided to spend it scrubbing the hallways clean. As always, our maid's zeal for her duties knows no bounds. Yo. All of a sudden I seem to have developed a ferocious headache. Press a hand to my forehead and close my eyes, but can't suppress a bitter grimace. Makina is one thing, but Sachi too? Where did we go so wrong? Oh no, the kids have fallen! Ugh! Yep, Dungeons and Dragons D&D. Don't go read my inner monologue. What did you do, Sachi? This is your fault, I assume. Wow. Listen to me when I'm talking to you. Also, don't turn people into slutty maids!
Maki-chanが言うんです。メイドたるもの、すべての面においての奉仕が必要だと。私はそれを聞いて、ハッとした思いでした。今までのメイドはあくまで上面をなぞっただけだったと気づかされたのです。
That's complete nonsense. Stop dancing on Makina's strings.
尽くしましょう。皆さんのためなら。それが命令とあらば、望まれるのならば、風見さんに性的なサービスをすることもやぶさかではございません。この小峰幸、いつでも捧げ。
I interrupt Sachi's outrageous proposal, grabbing her firmly by the scruff of the neck and lifting her off the ground. There you go. Sudden, abrupt. Let's stop this here! Gotta remain PG. With the other hand, I seized a miscreant who's been putting troublesome ideas in her head. My prey dangling from both hands, I bellow loudly enough for the entire dorm to hear. Get out here, Amane! Amane!
何よもう。
の。お夕飯の準備してたとこなのに。
Do you see who I have by the scruff of the neck? Wanda appears in no time at all, still gripping a potato in one hand. She favors me with a look of undisguised annoyance. Hey, I'm a little concerned about something here. These girls are getting worse by the day. Might that possibly be my fault?
Huh? そりゃあんたのせいでしょ。思いっきり。
Damn it! It's my fault! Lolly maids? Are you kidding me? Sachi is no lolly. Have you seen her character sprite? I see. I had a sense such a crisis might be approaching after Makina's words earlier, but it's still something of a blow to face my fears made reality.
マキナもさっちゃんもユージが来て以来どんどん口も性格も悪くなっているというか。
I was like, man, listen here. I mean, you know, she's partly to blame too. It's true.
上の口は悪くなろうとも下はこういい具合に痛いのさ DV なのよさ
DV なのさ
とまあこうなったのも明らかにあんたのせい。
Yeah, she obviously picked up that nonsense just now from a man. I guess that means me. Sorry, I've seen the error in my ways.
もうかなわんわ。
Amana answers in an exasperated Kansai dialect. She seems to have concluded that my repentance isn't going to produce any real results, and I guess she's probably right. But I'm now firmly convinced that my behavior has been a bad influence on my two younger classmates. I'll try to tone down the guy talk and stick to nice, harmless chats about pasta or whatever.
あれ、なんで今日はみんな集まってんの？何かあったんだっけ？
Michiru's probably like, hey, I heard him screaming for Amane. That slap sound effect's really good, actually, yeah. Hey, Amane. We have one here that doesn't seem to have been influenced by me in the least. Can I use her as mitigating evidence?
なりうるとユージが思うんだったら説明の機会だけは与えるけど。
Sorry, impossible. I throw myself on the mercy of the court.
何よ。なんかよくわかんないけど、多分バカにされたのよね。そうよね。バカじゃないわよ。
はい、みちる様は大丈夫です。今の疑問の答えはともかくとして大丈夫です。
ともかくじゃねえ。あと根拠も何もないのに大丈夫とか言うな。
Wow. Oh, is Michiru a part of Amina's dinner crowd now? In this case, an external influence or two could pretty much only be a good thing. That said, the thought of Michiru made in the image of Makina seems to send a cold shiver down my spine. We've got nothing but eccentrics in this dorm as it stands. I really like to avoid adding that sort of hybrid super pest to the mix.
そういやなんか今日駅前におっかない車が山ほどいたのよさ。
Clinging to Amane, Makina reports the earlier events.
おっかないって何それ。車高が激低いとか助手席に変なオブジェが回ってるとかそんなん？
So many ships. Too many ships is what you say? There's not enough ships. It's like 4. Nah, they weren't freaky scary. Like something I could see you driving.
ユージの中の私ってそういうキャラなの？ねえ。
そういうアマネーの乗りそうなおっかないじゃないのよさ。
Oh, and she copies me. Phineas, I have no idea.
これもあんたが悪いわよね、ユージ。
Oh, she's probably getting like badmouthed by Makina like every once in a while. Sorry, I've seen the error in my ways.
で、どういうおっかないなのその車ってのは。
黒塗り、超テカテカしてた。窓も真っ黒だった。
窓も真っ黒だったら見えないじゃない、外が。
みちる様、スモークガラスです。
Ooh, that's one way to do it. I was gonna say they're just tinted.
何それ、ガラスがいぶされてるの？
Michiru stopped talking for a while.
なんでよ、スモークって言うぐらいだから合ってるでしょ。なんで違うのよ。あんたスモークサーモンとかスモークチーズとか食べたことないの？
なんかめんどくさい流れね。要するにエンチュリーとかリクサスとかその手の高級車ってことでしょ？
Wow, brand name placement right in there.
そうなのよさ。
あ、そっか、今日。ああ、あんたいつもあれが来るときって朝から寮の中にいたから大名行列のことを知らなかったのね。
The Daimyo's procession, what?
大名行列なんなのよさ。
I'll never remember that. Dun dun! It went from the Fruit of Grisaia to the Tales of Grisaia. I've been worried you might be the sort of stealthily hit. I've been worried you might be the sort to stealthily hit the bottle in the kitchen when the kids' backs are turned, but things have progressed to the point of visual hallucinations.
だから人をよどみなくスルッとアル中にするな。黒塗り高級車の列を例えたんでしょ。わかるやろそれぐらい。
We're buffeted with roars of Kansai-inflected rage. However, I've already tuned Amane out. I'm currently wondering about the one conspicuous absence from our group. By the way, I haven't seen Sakaki today. She out again?
ってユージってその辺のことも全然聞いてないの？
Hakan's like, boom! I heard cars. I'm in. I don't know what stuff you're referring to. What does Sakaki's absence have to do with your alcoholism?
アル中から離れろや。
今日はですね、
Is it her birthday? It's her birthday, isn't it? At my side, Sachi hesitantly begins to speak, but quickly falters to a stop. What? Should I not have asked?
いや、別にまずいってことでもないんだけどね。
For once, even Michiru has something of a restrained expression on her face.
今日、榊さんがいないのはあれよ。授業参観だから。
Oh, parent-teacher conference. I don't know what that is. I have dead parents. I know. Her parents are visiting the school, even though it's Sunday?
日曜だからよ。
What?
大名行列でいらっしゃるのよ。気まぐれでね。
今回は電車で、そうですか。それで駅の方へいらっしゃって。はい、わかりました。では予定通りですね。はい、由美子さんは寮におりますので学園にはいらっしゃらん。すみません、来客のようで。はいはい、では30分後に。
Is it time to bother Chizuru?
どうぞ。
Here I was, thinking the job of a principal consisted solely of signing off on paperwork. Seems I was mistaken. I owe you an apology.
ただ電話してたってだけで仕事してるって思われるとか、本当にバカにされてるとしか思えないんだけど。
Anyway, there's something I want to ask you about.
まあいいわ。とりあえずマナーとしてドアぐらい閉めてくれないかしら。
Are you worried about all the people behind me? What? What? Whoops, sorry about that. After swinging the overtly ornate door shut, I wander over to the espresso machine and pour out 2 cups of coffee. I set the cups down on the table, just sort of dignified slab of wood you expect a raging giant monkey to fling dramatically through some window, then take my seat on a sofa.
自分の部屋並みに手慣れてきたわね。
The principal grumbles a bit at my confident movements, but nonetheless sits down across from me without being asked.
それで話っていうのは？
Amanda told me there's a parent-teacher conference taking place today.
授業参観。ああ、なるほど。そういうことね。
Yeah, I guess that's kind of right. Is what she's saying. I think you're aware, but it's the weekend. There are no classes for anyone to sit in on, and there shouldn't be any teachers here to have a conference with. Weird enough, but on top of it all, you're at the school for some reason.
休みの日なのにね。
Also, there was a clump of expensive jet black cars sticking out like a sore thumb around the station this afternoon, and finally,
最後に
I haven't seen Sakaki all day. I don't know much of anything about her background, but that aloof attitude makes me think her family environment is probably unusual. Judging from the way the others reacted, all this seems to be connected. Am I on the right track?
そうさんたちは教えてくれなかったの?
It's a private matter after all. I didn't feel comfortable dragging it out of them, so I came over to get the story from a more official source.
そう。
The principal lets out a single sigh and stands up from the sofa. Opening a desk drawer, she takes out a brochure, then returns and drops it on the desk in front of me. It's a familiar Mihama Academy admissions pamphlet.
これ、あなたがここに来た当初見せたわよね。
Yeah, although I just flipped through it really. Sort of informational brochures generally packed with thinly disguised advertising or obtuse legal disclaimers. Either way, it tends to involve a lot of flowery, empty phrases, not genuine facts and figures, not twisted enough to find pleasure in picking out all the lies and half-truths I can find in this sort of thing. This pamphlet in particular was written about this truly bizarre academy of ours. I expect there's more lies and half-truths and mostly pretty blatant ones at that.
そっか。じゃあここもちゃんとは見ていないわよね。
Principal Tachibana flips the pamphlet over to the first page. Just as I expected, it's filled with pseudo-poetical sentences describing the school and its mission in highly exaggerated terms. Is there something in... The principal is pointing to the opposite page. On the upper half of the brochure, there's the words, Principal Tachibana Chizuru, accompanied by a weirdly formal photo portrait. And then we have the Chairman of the Board of Trustees, accompanied by a different name, Sakaki Michiaki. Ah. So this would be... The principal nods deeply.
そうよ。榊道明氏。偶然同じ名字なんてありえないわよね。
It's a freak coincidence. Clearly, guys.
榊さんの父親よ。今日視察にお見えになるの。そろそろ時間ね。榊道明氏についてあなたはどれぐらい知っているの?
I don't know, he's the type of guy who'd take me as a student. As much as the next guy, no more. I haven't had any reason to look too deeply into him. Sakaki Michiaki is a name you'll find extremely frequently in the papers, magazines, and television news. The East Beach Express Group, owners of a rail network with a prominent line running along the east coast of the Kanto region. As this powerful corporate body's president, it's only natural that he's referenced in the media on a regular basis. On the surface, he's the head of one of the leading Japanese business conglomerates, an extravagant multimillionaire. And behind the scenes, he's a heartless tyrant, ruthlessly wielding brute force to perpetuate the aggressive expansion of his company's rail network. He doesn't hesitate to shatter the lives of those who stand in his way. In particular, there's a lot of talk about his borderline fraudulent tactics in acquiring land. Apparently a legacy of the previous president. Under his leadership, the group has earned a friendly nickname, Eager Bandit Express. I'm really not particularly interested in that sort of gossip. The fact that I know his name anyway is a decent indication of just how much of an infamous celebrity this man is. Well, that's about the extent of my knowledge. I hope this is the part where you tell me I've got the wrong idea about the guy.
マスコミの作り上げた虚像ではなく、本当の彼は好人物でとかね。フィクションならよくある話だけど、残念ながらそれはないわ。
Well, he's worse in real life, isn't he? The principal takes a brief sip of her coffee.
その噂通りの彼が時々気まぐれで 娘のいるこの学園に視察ということでやってくるの。表面上は娘に会いに来てるってことになってるんだけど。
But they don't meet, do they? That's not the case.
会った試しがないわ。これまでに3回彼はここを訪問しているけどね。
And he's running for president. What?
彼女、榊さんの方から会うのを拒絶しているのよ。
Alright. There's a reason for that?
それを話すには前にも言ったこの学園のできた経緯から話さないといけないわ。そもそもいけない。そろそろいらっしゃるわ。
After stopping the alarm, the principal glances back at me.
今の話また後ででもできるけど聞きたい？
No, I don't think that's a good idea. The man comes all the way out here to visit his daughter's school and leaves without even meeting her. From that behavior, it's pretty clear the story of Mihama Academy's founding is directly connected to Sakaki's past and family circumstances, even if the principal doesn't spell it out for me. I don't think it would be right to hear anything more than this from a third party. I'm sure it involves those complex reasons she has for being here that you were hesitant to talk about last time. That would mean you'd have to tell me things my classmate wants to keep to herself. If you left the sensitive parts out, I'd end up with half an unpleasant story, which is just as bad.
そう。意外にクラスメート思いなのね。
No, I'm just looking to avoid making my life more complicated than it needs to be. I stand up from the couch and begin to move towards the door.
榊さん、今日は多分寮の屋上にいると思うわ。
JB did show up towards the beginning, yeah. Before I can make my exit, the principal's words bring me to a halt.
さっきも言った通り、父親には会おうとしないのは彼女の方なんだけど、部屋にこもりきりで出てこなかったり、その時間だけ外に出ているというわけじゃないの。父親の来るときは決まって寮の屋上から下を見下ろして通り一遍の視察をする父親の姿を見ているわ。
And you're telling me this why?
他の誰も彼女のケアはしてあげられないのよ。
Alright, time to send Sachi. Wait, that might be bad. She just was talking about nighttime servants and stuff. It's not good.
あの通りの子だし、他の子たちも近づきにくいし、特に父親の来るときはピリピリしていて近寄りがたいから。その点、あなたは最近榊さんとも交流があるみたいだし。
It's because I don't pry into her shit. I don't know where you got that information, but it must be a pretty shaky source. Not any closer to Sakaki than any of the others are. If anything, it's the opposite.
そうなの。あなただったら少しは榊さんのケアもしてあげられるかと思ったんだけど。
Act on the basis of wishful thinking and you'll never get anything done. More importantly, don't you have a VIP to roll on the red carpet for? I'll be leaving now. Oh man, Chizuru did not like my final comment. I sort of sensed this in our previous conversation as well, but the principal seems to be expecting some sort of convenient chemical reaction between me and the other students. Yes, I'm putting an effort toward creating something like a student life for myself, which means trying to maintain a basic standard of communication with my classmates. But if that were to cross the line, if I were to push my way into their private lives, there's no way it would end well for anyone involved. After all, we're talking about people driven into something very close to an isolation facility. In the worst case scenario, prying could quite literally be a lethal mistake. If I ever get involved in their problems, it's only going to be when they reach out to me on their own initiative. Since Sakaki hasn't shown any intention to do so, I'm not going to make the first move, and I'm convinced that's the correct policy. Damn it, that principal never gives me anything but trouble.
そろそろいらっしゃる頃よね。ひとまず寮の周りの掃除は一通り終わりましたが、いつもさっちゃんがやってるように綺麗にしてれば何も言われやしないわよ。
おいし 拶とかした方がいいの？
Nah, fuck that.
やめといた方がいいと思うよ。あまり人のお父さんを悪く言いたくはないけど、正直いい気分にはならないと思う。
あまねって由美子のお父さんに会ったことあるの？
うちの父さん料理人じゃない？だからいろんなところと交流があってね。それでここに入る前に挨拶だけはしたんだけどさ。
あまりいい気分にはならなかったんですね。
なんかね、月並みな言い方だけど目が笑ってなかったんだよね、榊さんのお父さん。言葉だけは気持ち悪いぐらいに丁寧だったんだけど。
Oh, I know the type. I can actually do that too. It takes a lot though to give people the cold stare and still be very polite about it.
にしてもひどいよね。会社があるのかもしんないけど、わざわざ選んで休日にやってきて、しかもそのまま帰っちゃうんでしょ？
まあポーズでやってることだからね。
あまり好きじゃない大人の匂いがするのよさ。
Well, you're probably right. Yo, I got a like on my live stream. Thanks. Thanks, man.
だね。まあうちらに会いに来るわけじゃなし、たかだか1時間かそこらなんだからおとなしくしとこ。
そういや、ユージはどこ行ったの？さっき学園長のところに行くって言ったきり帰ってきてないけど。
そういや、どこ行ったのかな。
I wonder where I'm gonna be.
理事長、お久しぶりです。
ああ、前に都内でお会いしてから2ヶ月。いや、3ヶ月ぶりぐらいかな。
今日はまたどういった理由でいらっしゃったのですか？
Something like that, I guess.
自分の建てた学園に来る理由がいちいち必要なのかね。
And he built the school. His daughter goes to it.
いえ、そんなわけでは。
一体の視察のついでだよ。厄介なものを押し付けたことへの償いとして、私自身がこうして現地を訪れないことには示しがつかんからな。
そうですか。
あまり時間もない。いつも通りのルートで進めてくれ。
Something tells me Yuuji's gonna like butt into something.
一応視察のコースはこちらで決めていたのですが。
いつも通りのルートで結構。別の場所を見る必要はないし、時間を割くなどもってのほかだ。
はい。
では行こうか。
Let's go.
なんかこうちょっと扱いの面倒な発電所を押し付けられた感じなのよね。
Power plant.
ここの町にとっての学園がですか？
平時だったらどうということはないんだけど、仮に何かがあった場合、住んでる人の不安感ってのはそりゃすごいと思うわよ。
This place is kind of weird, you know?
失礼よね、人をそんな扱いしちゃって。
Well, yeah.
でもそうされるような理由みんなにもあるじゃない。
Aw.
それは
Aw. Aw.
まあだからこそのこの視察なのよね。
Phony inspections, yeah.
何も問題ないですよ、大丈夫ですよってアピールのために時々こうして大ボスがやってきて適当にうろうろして帰っていく。
カイワレやほうれん草を食べるのと同じなのよさ。
Yep.
だよね。つかそうでもしないといつ学園の排斥運動とか起こってもおかしくないもん。
And what better than to have a very scary guy who's well connected and well known come and inspect.
私たちやっぱり邪魔なんでしょうか。
Sachi, everyone loves you.
そうじゃないって。
Sachi, you're literally friends with like everybody, including the stray animals in this town.
だからこそみんな街では頑張っていい子にしてるんだし、こうやってボスが来た時もひっそりとおとなしくしてるんだから。
Something tells me that there's gonna be something very different about this visit.
でもまあ一番辛いのは榊さんよね、やっぱり。
そうですよね。
Hey, you got Sakaki, Yumiko's CG.
校舎から出てきたわね。
As soon as I opened the door to the rooftop, I met with a piercing glare. Much like the last time we met here, Sakaki is standing straight as an arrow near the edge of the roof, her hair dancing in the sea breeze. But unlike last time, there's undisguised hostility in her eyes. Yo. Nah. I had to come up here. Hey, how's it going, Ribbon? Yo. Made it. I'm still going. Holding eye contact, I answer her sharp gaze with a light greeting. She's clearly on her guard, so I stop my approach with a good distance still separating us.
前と同じ理由かしら。
What are you talking about?
ここに来た理由よ。偶然なのかどうか聞かせて。
The reason I'm here, of course, is that I was slightly worried about a certain woman I knew to be brooding all by herself. Thanks to that meddlesome principal's unsolicited tip, I knew Sakaki's location, and having been handed that information, the idea of leaving her up here alone started to feel strangely unpleasant. Of course, if I told Sakaki the plain truth in this situation, there's no doubt she'd aggressively reject my concern. A coincidence, of course. Day here today was a slightly special day, though. So instead, I offer up a vague mixture of lies and truth. The ball's in Sakaki's court now.
そう。ならばそっとしておいて。話しかけないでちょうだい。
Don't worry, I didn't start the conversation last time either, remember?
そうだったわね。
Oh yeah, Sakaki's in true form today. Like, at this scene, I can see why people like Yumiko. Still not my favorite character, guys. Sorry. Michiru is still too hilarious, in my opinion. Sakaki breaks her sidelong glare in my direction, her gaze returning to the ground below. Since the dorm is only a 3-story building, the people below are clearly visible from our vantage point on the rooftop. Just now, the principal is leading a man in an expensive-looking dark gray suit and what seems to be his entourage in our direction. Sakaki pursed her lips tightly. As the approaching figure draws closer, she pulls herself back from the edge of the roof just far enough that she can't be seen from the ground. Her placement clearly conveys her desire to observe and her absolute rejection of being observed in return. There's a voice from below. Casually glance toward the sound. The man in the expensive suit has a fake smile plastered across his face. His laughter is utterly hollow, to the point that it's actually physically unpleasant to hear. It's a forced laugh of a person who hasn't known real amusement in a very long time. Sakai flinches at the sound. She opens her mouth ever so slightly, takes a few small breaths, and closes it again. Her sharp gaze is clearly focused on the man in the expensive suit. She watches the man fixedly as he struts along confidently next to the principal. It's the expression of someone sizing up an old and bitter enemy, but there's also something like sadness there. So I wonder if Sakaki's, if Yumiko's, like, afraid of her father? Muffins are good. These characters feel like very alive. It's very nice. Like, you know, like they interact with each other and interact with the main character. They don't feel like one-dimensional. And they don't feel like they're static. They all seem to be like progressing and growing in their own ways slowly. And changing in personality, as you can see in Makina's case. Crazy girl. We haven't been formally introduced or anything, but it seems safe to say the man in the suit is her father, Sakaki Michiaki. Compared to the man in the pamphlet, he seems slightly scrawnier, but I'm willing to bet that's just a result of some subtle photographic retouching by his PR people. Yumiko simply stares down at him in silence. There aren't, or shouldn't it be, the eyes of someone looking at their father. Those aren't, or shouldn't it be, the eyes of someone looking at their father. That said, they're not full of murderous rage either. Her eyes are just sad and empty. At the principal's words, the group stops just a little distance from the dormitory.
Ah, ではこれで終わりにしよう。が、その前に。
He turns to the side, fixing the principal with a cold-eyed stare.
念のために聞くが、あれはアバンと言ってるんだろう？
はい。どうしてもと。
With a single irritated grunt, the chairman turns on his heel and begins to walk off. He strides toward the front gate with his party, exuding overbearing haughtiness to the end. He doesn't look back. Hi, Yumiko. Sakaki stares unblinking at his quietly retreating figure. There's no particular emotion on her face now. She simply watches until the end. When his distant figure reaches the school building and finally passes completely from view, Sakaki drops both hands to the iron rails, leans forward, and heaves a heavy sigh. She stays that way for a long time, looking straight down at the concrete beneath her feet. Sea breeze picks up after a long interruption. Salty air rushes past us from behind. Sakaki's long hair and school uniform flap noisily in the wind. When the gust dies down, there's a moment of perfect silence. Yeah, seriously, she has a lot of hair. Chocolate muffins are good. Sakaki mutters a few words to the concrete beneath her feet. There's a hint of weakness in her voice. That's right. I offer a concise reply. I'm not tactless enough to poke my nose into other people's business out of mere curiosity. I think we've been over this. I'm not going to ask you anything, but if you have something you want to talk about, I'm willing to listen. I don't know what Sakaki really wants from me right now. But I think her words pretty clearly indicate that she was hoping I'd ask her something. Of course, that doesn't mean I now have free reign to barrage her with questions. This isn't why I'm here in the first place. Why won't you see your father? Is there a reason you're in this school? What exactly do you think about Sakaki Michiaki? There are plenty of things I'm interested in knowing. But it's not like dragging the answer out of her is going to change anything. Explaining things would offer Sakaki some relief. As her classmate, I'm willing to ask those questions. But as long as I don't know that for sure, throwing my curiosity at her would exceed good-natured meddling and land solidly in the territory of outright prying. Oh. Have I been figured out? Alright, see you, Hakan. Sorry if you find my reasoning unpleasant. It's just my personality.
不快ではないわ。少なくともこれまで私の周りにいた人間とはあなたは違うみたいね。
From Sakaki's expression, I can understand she doesn't mean that in a negative way. Her usual harsh, prickly aura of rejection seems to have softened somewhat.
私が話したいと思った時は聞いてくれるのかしら。
Like I just said, talk all you want. I'm not going to stop you.
そうね。わかったわ。
YouTube's weird. You know, it's been like doing weird things. Sakaki pushes herself away from the railings and walks across to the door.
それじゃあ、また。
Well, she actually smiled at me? That's weird. Yep. Sakaki's slender hand throws the door open with surprising firmness. As soon as she's inside, it closes solidly behind her. The wind picks up again, gusting strongly across the rooftop. A few stray grains of sand from the nearby beach blow into my face. Ow. Guess I'll head back myself. Got a face full of sand. I'm not going to pretend to understand Sakaki right now. But if my arrival at this school, this dorm, my entrance into her life, can end up working to her advantage somehow, I think I'd like to make that happen. Simple as that. Right now, the fact that I'm living this carefree, peaceful life fills me with guilt. It's a burden I carry with me every waking moment. If I can lighten that load of self-condemnation slightly by doing some half-assed pseudo-consular volunteer work, then there's something in it for me as well. Of course, the way I'm thinking about this in such a calculating, mercenary way adds a whole new layer of guilt on top of it all. Second thought, I don't know if I should be counseling anyone. Slowly descending the stairs, I mutter quietly to myself, sinking deeper into a Sunday afternoon melancholy that has nothing to do with the approaching work week. I continue my little soliloquy for some time. All right. I think that is a good stopping point. Oh man, I feel like it's kind of weird. Like, especially towards the end there, it definitely felt like the game was carrying me through, like, and like going, pay attention a little bit here, okay? I'm like, all right. But I feel like we must be nearing some points. I feel like there's a lot of points where I feel like, oh, now we're gonna get to like choices, right? And then the game's like, no, we have more to show you. And then it's like, okay, now we're ready. And it's like, game's like, no, we have more to show you. So, interesting. Very interesting. Very long Sunday to get to this Monday, but here we are. So, yep, we're gonna call it here. There's a lot, I feel like. There's a lot that we're gonna learn one way or another, and remember, there's something to all of them. As the girls discussed before when Yuuji was out, they're all there for a reason, one way or another, all of them. So, anyway, I think we'll call it here. This has been animefanrk2k. Thank you very much for showing up for tonight's Monday Night Livestream. Hope to see you next week if you have the time, 7 p.m. EST, for another Monday Night Livestream, or in anything else I put online. So, oh yeah, it's getting good. Enjoying it. See you all!